Hello, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Dentium, I warmly welcome you all in today's webinar for Intraoral Scanner. This webinar will be very informative and beneficial for those who have already team speaker for this session. He will be bringing expert technical knowledge and practical insights on the use of intraoral scanner in today's dental practices. We encourage all the participants to kindly stay until the end of this session, where we are going to unveil exciting offers for the webinar attendees. Now, thank you for joining us. Now, over to Mr. Rahul.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Subram, to handing over my today's webinar. Welcome all of you. I'm really excited to share my webinar with you. So today's sessions, we are not going to see only the advancement of intraoral scanner over the conventional impression techniques, but we will see a little software features that will support you to enhance your scanning experience in the difficult cases. Then we will see some tools which will help you to communicate with your patients, consult with your patients very effectively, so you can increase your patient acceptance ratio highly, and that we will see. And then we will see some CAD applications which allow you to foundations, which will give you the foundations to reach you at some that give you some directions to the digital dentistry. And then I will going to share a big picture of whole ecosystem of digital dentistry since now Signing 3D had developed. So lots of things to cover. So I will go a little faster. I need your more attention. So without getting any delay, I guess there are some messes. No. Okay. So let's start. So digital dentistry evolution by Signing 3D. So first important of intraoral scanner. Obviously, there are some limitations of conventional impression techniques. Let's see first what is the limitations of that impression taking conventional way. The first is patient discomfortment. You have to make a tray, then put with lots of material, put inside the mouth of the patient, still sometimes give the gagging effects. So one kind of the fidgety experience to taking the impressions, the first drawback. Second is it's a time consuming, when especially when it's involved the FMR cases, you have to make a primary impressions, then you have to make a custom tray, again take an impression, then send it to lab guy will scan it with the lab scanner, and finally they will make one prosthesis. So many steps also invite little bit error as well as the time. Again, the chances of distortions, that totally depends on a technician who is taking the impression, their skills plus the patient's corporations. But the chances is really high. And obviously the logistic, you have taken the proper things, impressions, then pack it properly, but logistic had done some mistakes, and you found that your impressions were broken down when it reached to the lab guy. And the last one is no real-time feedback. You taken the proper impression and send it to the lab. Lab will found out there are some bubbles, voids, or maybe the margin accuracy. So you have to call again the patient, take again the impression and send it to the lab with the hope that this time, hopefully everything will be fine. So there are many disadvantages. And that is the reason why we have introduced the intraoral scanner. Let's see the scanner available with here with Signing 3D. The first scanner is Intraoral Scan 3 wireless. So you can see there are lots of features available in this scanner, but I would like to highlight a small one but very effective one in a practical demonstration or practical uses of scanner, and that is a Wi-Fi 6 technology. So it will give you the real time frame transitions. So you are doing the scanning, it will show you the simultaneously without any lagging the live scanning process. And secondly, you can see there is a 3 battery, but you can also use it without battery. There is a wire along with this scanner. So you can connect it with the wire and you can use it with this. And most fast, the actually the best way to compare the scanners not on a model, because you will see almost every scanner is working almost same scheme, same speed. But when you are scanning it intraorally, when you are doing the scanning in the implant cases, in the edentulous cases, and gradually you will see the differences. And this is the area where our scanner make lots of difference compared to other. Now let's see some scanning supporting features which is available in our software. The first one is the AI scan. So what AI scan does, it will automatically remove the unnecessary data like cheeks, gloves, and all, uh, maybe sometime tongues. You can see the real-time filtration is happening. Then for any scanner, it is very difficult to scan the edentulous cases because there are very less feature points. So we have specially designed one feature that is called edentulous mode. So you enable it and scan it very easily, fluently. Then multiple byte records. Usually we take one byte, but some cases demand more than one byte, like a open byte, left byte. Even if you want to design a splint, sometimes you require the open byte. So you can take multiple bytes. And this is the really so innovative. You just place the scanner and ask the patient to do the movement. It will record the movement as well as. So that will be helpful for the lab guy to design sustainable prosthetics. So these are the all few features which is available in a scanning support features. Now let's see some applications which is available in our software to communicate with the patients, as well as some digital dentistry involvement is there. So let's see first oral health report. So what oral health report does, when you scan it, it will automatically analyze the whole scan and find the screenshot of the symptoms like dental crowding, like pigmentations, teeth caries, or missing teeth, and it will automatically create one report. You can see, and you can share it with a QR code. And also in this oral health report, you can add your own symptoms plus x-rays plus other data if you want to add in our oral health report. So totally customizable report is there. Then ortho simulations, if your patient wants to do the ortho treatment, you can show them how after the post treatment that look like. And same thing, you can do it here, share it with your patient by the QR code. And one more thing, you can see here the manual setup is here. So if you are not satisfied with the ortho simulation done by our software, you can adjust by yourself according to the treatment. This is auto scan body matching. So what you need to do, you just need to select the particular implant which you are using, a scan body, then click it on match and just scan it. It will automatically detect the scan body and place it over there. So this will really helpful when you are doing the scanning of scan body inside the mouth, because sometimes it's very difficult to scan the proximal area and matching will not happen. Then Matron Track. This is again the very useful and very effective tools to communicate with the patients. What you can do, you can just compare a different scan. Like if you start today's one treatment, then after 1 month you take it again, then you can compare the changes of dental crowding, Bolton ratio, molar ratio, gingiva, everything. And then you can create one report as well as and share with the patient. So you can say this is one kind of patient monitoring applications. Then the creep temp. This is again the digital dentistry kind of applications where you can design the temporary crown by using our software. It is a AI-based software. You don't need to involve in so many small things. It will just click it. It will automatically detect the margin lines. Then it will automatically detect the path of insertion and give you the crown designing. You can see this is a path of insertion and the crown is automatically designed by the software. Same thing here, you don't require only signing 3D printers to print this crown. You can do it with your own or third-party software or 3D printer as well as. The only thing is it should be accurate. And same like a crown designing, you can design a splint and night guard in our this applications called crease splint, where you can design night guard and splint. Same thing, you have to select and give the inputs. It will automatically design the splint or night guards. You can do the modification as well as. So these are the few applications which is available in our software. Now let's talk about the world's unique scanner, which is the Elite wireless scanner. This is the first wireless scanner which incorporated with the photogrammetry. You can see the weight even after the wireless, it is around 194 gram. And with this scanner, you will get three tip: a normal tip, small tip, and this is the bigger size tip we call IPG tip for the edentulous scanning. So it will help lots to scan edentulous scan very effortlessly. I guess there are some messages. No. Okay, let's move further. So this is not a normal scanner. This is the photogrammetry scanner. Let me give you the brief idea about the extraoral photogrammetry, why it's required. Because right now, currently available any scanner, when you scan the full mouth multi-unit, it will give you the accuracy around 80 to 90 microns, which allow you to take more than 2 to 3 jig trials. So extraoral photogrammetry is designed to capture exact position of implant. So this is the extraoral. You will capture the exact position of the implant with using them. But for the soft tissue, you need a scanner as well as. So you need one scanner, then photogrammetry you need, and then our third-party software to combine both scanners and implant positions. So you can see the exocad we are here using by the extraoral photogrammetry unit. And another disadvantage is if the implant is placing in the posterior area, it is very difficult to capture with the extraoral device. So these are the limitations. So what we did, we introduced the world's first scanner which have the intraoral photogrammetry. So what you need to do, you can scan soft tissue with our scanner, you can capture the implant position with our scanner, and you can align it within our software only. So very feasible rather than the extraoral, which makes very difficult for the in-house practice. So let's see the workflow. The first is you have to scan the soft tissue with the scanner. Then this is the high coded accuracy scan body, which comes along with our software and scanner. So you need to scan it. Then in software only, you can align it. Coded scan body and the soft tissue. And the last step is you have to replace this high coded scan body with the particular implant. I'll show you one video. You can see first we did the soft tissue scan. Then now we are scanning the implant positions. You can see it's only scanning the dots. It is not scanning the soft tissue. And the third step is aligning the both things. So you have to scan little scan body area, then little soft tissue, or it will automatically align. And the last step is, you can see this scan body is replaced by the particular companies of implant, which is Dr. Implanted. So this is the advantage of Elite scanner. You can do one-day dentistry with them, with Elite. Now let's introduce the face scanner. We have an intraoral scanner where you have a teeth data. We have a CBCT or maybe the RVG where we have bone data, but something is missing is called aesthetics and emotions. So we have connected the link, introduce our face scanner. So you can see without face scanner, our lab guy will work and design, even though very good prosthesis but when you place it in the mouth, you will find that it will not mismatch in the lip line. It might be not, the buccal guardius space is there. So for that kind of maybe the problem will be solved by our Metismile face scanner. There are some software which is based on the phone, but that the accuracy is compromised in that particular softwares. But here our face scanner will capture the almost every face in 15 micron of accuracy. So you can see with the help of face scanner, you can take the face, then superimpose with the intraoral scanner. You can simulate the ortho simulations and show the patients what the facial will, how the facial will affect with the ortho simulation or maybe the smile designing process. So with the face scanner, now we have a face scan data, intraoral data, CBCT data, panoramic data, you can import it. So you can say in your lab PC or laptop, you have a full record. One virtual patient is there. So you can simulate any kind of the treatment. You can compare it with the previous data like Metron track that we have done earlier. In the same thing, you can do in our face scanner as well as and track it. Now let's introduce our face scanner. This is our face scanner. You can see it is used by the standby mode, fixed mode by putting it on the table, or else you can use it in a handheld mode by putting it in the hand and just scan it. And another thing is that this scanner is used IR projector. IR means infrared, which is not visible at all. Like a normal camera which give you the flash. So it will not affect any at all to the patient's eyes. So you can able to capture accurate data. So with the face scanner, you can scan the face, then you can extract the lip line and then superimpose with the intraoral data, superimpose with the DICOM data, and all superimposing is done by the software only with the automatic mode. You no need to superimpose by manually clicking point to point, though there is an option available if you are not satisfied with the superimposing result. And then console OS is ortho simulation that we have already seen, Metron track to track the patient's treatment. Let's see the uses of face scanner in a prosthetic design. Patient lab technician can design properly to see whether the everything is as per the standard or not compared to the face. Then this is the new feature you can, sorry. You can record one video where patient is talking, smiling, and then you can simulate ortho simulation or maybe smile designing, and you can show them the before and after result. That is really, you can say, emotional kind of consultations, helpful. This is the DST. Software will automatically give you the smile designing simulation. And again, if you are not happy with that, you can customize it. See. And in the cosmetic dentistry, you can change many things in a facial, like you can just change it, the nose and chin and everything, and so the patients how the treatment will affect. You can track as well as how much change you have done. You can measure it. All facial features and golden ratio are available. It will automatically measure all the things and give you the deviation compared to the golden ratio. Now let's see the last things, the integration of digital workflow. We have seen the elite scanner, we have seen the face scanner. Now in a face scanner, we have developed some advanced features like jaw relations and mandible movement trajectory. So we give the name of Metismile EMA. So you can see here, let me show you. This kind of bite fork need to attach in a patient mouth, and then patient do the movement in front of face scanner. It will record the movement. And then this moment is superimposed with the CBCT data. And you can, let me show you in the next slide, you will get a better idea. See. So we have recorded the movement and superimposed with the CBCT data. Now you can see the different movement of the condyle is recorded by the face scanning. There are some templates like open, close, portraitive, left, right. And the good part is you can customize it with your own self also, if you want a particular kind of movement. And same thing you can simulate in our face scanner also. You can just add the face options, then it will show you the movement of face when moving the face. So this will help you to compare the mandible movement with the standard movement, whether there is any kind of deviation is not, or if there is the deviations, then you can design the splint and night guard is in, splint only in our software. Then jaw relation. So this will really helpful when you are doing the maybe the one-day dentistry kind of thing. So you have a elite wireless scanner where you have scan it and get the exact position of implant. You may not require the jig trial process, or you just mill it and fit it. It will fit automatically with passiveness. And secondly, with the jaw relation, you can get the vertical and horizontal jaw relation with the help of our Metismile MR. See this kind of the moment you need to capture in a patient mouth, then you will get this kind of the graph here. You can see this is the most repeatable point of horizontal point of the patient's mouth when patient is moving, opening and closing like this way. And then for the vertical relation, you need to stick two sticker. From one is the nose, and second is the chin side, and it will automatically capture in a maybe patient in a rest position. It will capture the rest position distance and then a maximum occlusion distance. So three measurements of rest position, three measurements of maximum interruption, and then average of them. Software will take the average and give you the difference. So the vertical relation will be calculated from here. So you have a horizontal relation, you have a vertical relation, you have a exact position by using the elite. Just send it to the lab, or may you have our signing 3D printer. You can print it and give you the processes within a 24 hour to the patients. So thank you to all of you. I hope I have utilized your session time with a meaningful way.